It's Vera again. I'm back with a continuation to get into the specifics of each sign. You can kind of get a hodgepodge of your own personal reading in a way, but by however much you know of your chart, and then with this each sign and the modalities and the elements that I'll go through. For the context here, today's April 11th, 2019, the context with the planets, you can go back to the previous video. And of course, if you would like a private reading, it will be obviously much more specific to you and your situations, your concerns. One thing that I've really been talking about is this presumption of wholeness. There's a presumption of wholeness that we need to embrace. I have a friend who's a professional therapist, and she was telling me about one modality where the place they begin is the presumption of wholeness. So perhaps not everything's being expressed, or things have been, hurt, taken away or added on, and so that the person perhaps is not fully living, their soul's true shape, that is the birthright for all of us to experience that joy of living, embodying, expressing, receiving through our soul's true shape here on earth. And that's what I see as one of the main ways that we're moving into this alignment and this ascension that it will bring, with liberty and justice for all, and joy and love, the profound joy that is our birthright. Okay, so in this presumption of wholeness, we move away from any, as I was talking about in the last video, anything that really sees people as anything other than whole. And that requires the neglect or the sort of othering of any experience. There's not a one size fits all for any archetype, any experience. So, okay. That's enough. Let me get here. Okay, we're going to go Earth for the Earth. Ooh, and we have the Earth signs. So, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And here, moving toward Beltane and into the summer, we have the Moon. So, I have the quote from Mina Loy. The future is dark until you leap into it, and then it explodes with light. But there's something gorgeous about the time, the night. We need the night. There's a beautiful poem by Laura Writing that is that talks about the night and the dark in terms of creation. And I had drawn a card for the black hole that we just saw a picture of yesterday, in the news, the first photograph of a black hole. So this is like, don't stress, don't overthink the mysterious way that your life is unfolding. Enjoy the mystery, rest in the dark, trust, Yeah. Okay. I'm going to move through these. King of Cups for air. So this is a repeat from the King of Cups for the luckiest day, one of the days that astrologers tend to call the luckiest day of the year. Jupiter's aspect this Sunday, the 14th. Anyway, that was King of Cups too. So the air signs, you can really move into that. And maybe you go back and look at the last video. I talked about this as sort of a embodied integrity, the embodied integrity of, joy and love, and what you're here to inhabit, to express, and also to receive through your senses, or experience. Okay. I'm moving a little quickly here. And then we have, for the water signs, let me shuffle a bit more. I'm moving a little quickly because I really felt moved to get this out today. But then I have a meeting at my work that I've got to get to as well. You have the Hangman, water signs. So that's, okay, so I didn't say what the air signs were. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And then water signs, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. So again, I think it relates maybe sort of to what the earth signs have. Like, it's okay if you're resting. It's okay to be it. We just moved it. We just are gone into Jupiter retrograde. All this stuff has happened. All this stuff has been revealed. All this stuff has been, all this momentum has been gained. And there's joy in it. There's great joy and promise in it. And then now we're going into the retrograde. So there's a chance to sort of incorporate. Okay. And look, you still, sunny old sun, you know, keep on the sunny side. You know, there's a brightness within the rest. There's a comfort within the mystery. And again, just, it's that going back to your, you know, if you feel confused, if you feel lost, it's that going deep into your core, you know, and all is good there, as a friend of mine says. Fire. Oh, and you, fire, you're ready to go. You are ready to go. You have got the Knight of Wands. So you're moving along. You're ready to make things happen. So you'll be a little frustrated with the fact that we are in this retrograde moment. But that's not all that's going on. So that's what you're bringing to the equation there. And that's Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Okay? And then I think I'll choose another deck for the modalities. See how much time I've gone. Okay. I think I'll use Sarah Shipman's gorgeous Our Tarot deck for the modalities. And what you have to... So this is sort of where you are, what is like at the forefront of your consciousness in a way, or your emotions, your contemplations, your daily living. Okay, and then the modalities here are what you have to draw upon. So cardinal signs, Aries, Capricorn. Can I do it off the top of my head right now? Aries, Capricorn are cardinal. I'm going to have to put it in the links below because it's not coming to me right now, or it will come to me. But anyway, cardinal signs, what you have to draw upon. Okay, and you have the sun, which is another repeat. The sun is what I drew for the moon coming up here. The moon next week, you know. So the second full moon in Libra, which is all about finding this balance. And I see all these are finding a balance. Like these two are kind of ready to go, right? They're ready to go, to receive, to initiate, you know, and to, you know, and then these are sort of resting. So there's a balancing that's happening, and we're having a second full moon in Libra next week. We had one last month, and we're having another one. Okay, so it's definitely about finding this balance, finding our gate, finding our footing. Okay, in these new times that we are moving into, that we are creating, that we are living, that we are embodying. You cardinal signs, you initiatory lovelies, you have the sun. Okay, so you really have to draw upon the energy of that new moon that's coming. Full moon, that second full moon in Libra that's coming up. I hope that this does not run out, but if it does, I will have a third video for you. Okay, then what am I going to do next? I think I'll do the fixed signs next, just because that's the way it starts in the wheel of the year. Aries is the first cardinal, Taurus is the first fixed, and then Gemini is the first mutable. Okay, so I should be able to do it. The cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. That's right. Okay. Okay, so fixed. Fixies, you have the Tower. Oh my gosh. So fixed signs, that's kind of rough for you. I'm a fixed sign to Earth, so I'm very fixed. That's kind of rough for you. Change can be hard, but you are the space. You create the space where the change